Hey there, future fellow weirdo of the flock. Welcome. No, you're not lost. You were kicked out of Bizarre World. But you ran right past the Twilight Zone. You ran away, and then you got tired and met some girl.
I love it! You guys are so great!
You walk down the road quite a ways, and you're looking to your left, and it's so beautiful. It's pink. There's little creatures walking around everywhere. You thought you might have seen a unicorn, but when you pointed and the girl looked, it was not there. It was not there. And then you go and you hit the fork in the road. And then you look to the right. And it's scary. It's so dark. But you see a hill. And then you see a light. Well, you see a light. Then you see a hill. And running across the road was a fat little raccoon. So you start walking towards it. And then you look at the girl, and she shrugs her shoulders, so you continue going right. And then you get to that hill, and you find the most offensive church this side of the universe, the Party Pig. And what we do here in this most amazing place, we read this great ass book called God Said. Because God did not fucking say that. I don't care, he didn't say it. But what we are going to do is find out what God did say. So, come this way. I have cannabis, cigarettes, coffee, chair with your name on it, cat beds, and canine space.
Awesome!
Thank you. Thank you. I hope you brought your animals as well, because we are going to have a good time for a long time. It's going to be fun. So come this way. Oh, and I also have soda in case you want some soda, because every once in a while, coffee, it just puts that, that little film, and it's like, I really need something to drink. Well, I have soda for that. Yeah. Professional coffee drinkers often get tired of coffee because sometimes it just makes your tongue feel weird. Anyway, I guess that cigarette's over with. So anyway, I want to welcome everybody. I want to say hello. Hey, preacher, welcome. I've been missing you. Hi, Miss Muddy. Welcome. Hey, and let me know whenever you're ready to watch that docu-series with me while you're working. Just let me know. Well, anybody let me know if you want to watch this docu-series on Discord. It's not a docu-series on Discord. We'll be watching it on Discord until I get brave enough to ask permission to watch it on my YouTube. But it has nothing to do with God or the Bible. So I might have to watch it on my secondary YouTube, which has 1 subscriber. Because I only used it 1 time. Because I thought I was going to cover trials. I did not cover trials very well. I kind of sucked at it. I should stay with the Bible because that's what I'm good at. Yeah. But this docu-series, everybody needs to see it because it's the truth. Um, but the truth that we are on right now, finding out what God actually said. Oh, wait. Miss Muddy, did my sound effects work? Want to ask that before we get any further. Did my sound effects work? They worked this morning, but I don't know if they work now or not. Well, okay, this afternoon. I guess it wasn't really this morning. It was this afternoon. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Well, yes. Okay. Awesome. Because God wants to party with us so bad. He even wants to know what he said. Because sometimes he's like, I don't know if I said that. And he's like, oh, yeah, I said that. It's real fun watching God get excited, especially when he gets excited through me, because I would hate to have an angry God in my head. I want a happy God. Although I'm sure this shit pisses him off, but we are a great audience, so he likes being bombastic. Working good. All right. So we are on 48. And this is almost 3 pages long. So, oh my God, it is 3 pages long. Almost 4 pages long. So, God, he's going to have to catch his breath in this one because really, big guy, you talk for 4 pages. Like, come on. You know the future. You should have known. And Nikki K. the Great is going to read this. Maybe I should not talk 4 pages. Nope, he didn't say that. He said, you know what? Nikki K is going to read this. I'm talking 4 pages. I love when God does this to me. It is. It is my favorite. This is not my favorite when God does this to me. He's like, Nikki's going to read it. Speak 4 pages. Yeah. Write it down in very small, extra small writing. So it looked like 2 pages. But because she can't see, we blow it up to 4 pages. It's good time. That's what God said. God did not say that. But if he did say that, oh, I would be, I don't even know. I can't even think. It's God logic. And maybe, maybe he didn't say all this and they just added shit in. But we're going to find out because God's going to be like, I didn't say this. I don't know. He he rarely has said that in these prophet books. I mean, when we were reading the Bible, he definitely told us he didn't say some of that shit. But this shit, I think he said because he's talking through somebody else. So he might have said this. But anyway, welcome everybody. We are in Jeremiah 48. Okay. And God, okay. God is talking through Jeremiah. God is talking shit through Jeremiah. And Jeremiah is talking shit to everybody. But he's like, hey, don't kill the messenger. I have angry God in my head. He is pissed at you. Here's what he said.
Woe, woe to Nebo, for it is plunder. Kir Kirjathaim is ashamed and taken. The high stronghold is shame and dismay. No one, no, no more praise of Moab and Heshbon. They have devised evil against her. Come, let us cut her off as a nation. You shall also be cut down, O madmen! Yeah, you guys are so angry for no reason. What's happening? Okay. Okay, we're just gonna say that's what it is. What's happening? No one knows. Okay. The sword shall pursue you. A voice of crying shall be from Honaiam, plundering and great destruction. Da 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 da. Take a mortal man, put him in control. No, I'm sorry, that's not what that means. It just means this place is gonna get fucked up. Moab is destroyed. Her title, her little ones have caused a cry to be heard. For in the ascent of Lulaeth, they ascend with continual weeping. For in the descent of Horonaim, the enemies have heard a cry of destruction. Flee, save your lives, and be like the juniper in the wilderness. For because you have trusted in your works and your treasures, you also shall be taken. And Hamash shall go forth into captivity. His priests and his princes together, and the plundered shall come against every city. Oh, the plunderer shall come against every city. No one shall escape. The valley shall also perish, and the plain shall be destroyed. Give wings to Moab, that she may flee and get away. For her cities shall be desolate, without any to dwell in them. Oh man. Cursed is he who does the work of the Lord deceitfully, and cursed is he who keeps back his sword from blood. What? See, I think I got confused about this last night. What does this even mean? God doesn't look. I can't prove it. Hi, Robert. Hi, Robert. I'm glad you showed up. I'm glad you're here. I was thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. Me, God, right now in God voice. I've been thinking about you. I hope you're doing great. Yeah. See, I just sang you a song, Gotterati by my CD. I've been thinking about you. Yeah. But like no homo or anything. I was just wondering about you. Yeah, I've been wondering about you. Okay, I don't know. But Miss Muddy, what does this mean? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Miss Muddy, I was trying to read my chat. I can't see. Maybe I should turn it on. Maybe if I turned it on, it will work better. I don't know. Anyway, we're just gonna assume this means whatever I thought it meant, which is nothing. Because I don't know what it means. I don't know what's happening. Like, things are happening. There was this over here and then this over there. And then somehow God's like, if you don't kill people, you suck. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to read it over. So maybe somebody else will know why God's like, if you don't kill this guy, you suck. I don't know. Okay. Give wings to Moab, that she may flee and get away. With her cities shall be desolate, without any to dwell in them. Cursed is he who does the work of the Lord deceitfully, and cursed is he who keeps back his sword from blood. Oh, I think I know what this means. I think I know what this means. Okay. So first he's like, yeah, fuck those guys who do God's work deceitfully, mega church guys. And then curses the one who keeps his sword from blood. What is the sharpest sword you have? Your tongue, right? So if you don't tell these people that they're fucking assholes, then God's gonna tell you you're a fucking asshole for not telling that guy he's a fucking asshole. Something like that. I mean, metaphorically, I suppose it could be like that. But what does it mean? Man, what does it mean? Is any hello? Is anybody out there? Just not if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Okay, relax. I need some information first. Hold on. I can ease the pain, get you on your feet again. Hold on. There is no pain you are receiving. A distant ship smoke on the horizon. What verse? I know what's happening. Okay. Chapter 38, verse 9 and 10. Oh, I forgot you're not reading with me, Miss Muddy, because you're sleepy. I'm talking to the metaphorical Miss Muddy, who's not sick with stitches. Yeah. Forget I even asked you that. I'm gonna pretend I didn't ask that because I know you're so tired and I forgot. And I wanted to sing Pink Floyd. So okay. Okay, I'm gonna continue. I'm continuing. Moab has been at ease from his youth.
Hi, God. Hi, God. My name is Nikki, and You've been trying to hurt Moab since the beginning of time. So, not unless you're counting when Job's grandson became the father of the Moabites. Because maybe at that time you were really gentle with them because they are literally the inbred cousins of the Israelites. Oh, yeah, yeah. I forgot to say, a lot of these motherfuckers in Mideast land, they're inbred descendants of inbreeding that is written about in the Bible. This book has everything, including a naked zombie. So, this book has everything: family drama, drama on the outside of the family, inbreeding, naked zombies, everything. 38 or 48 chapter. 48, chapter 48. Did I say 38? Because I definitely meant 48. Verses 9 and 10. But again, I had to argue, and I'm arguing in its hindsight because I don't know which Moabites he's talking about. Is he talking about the inbred cousins or the people he's been trying to fight since the beginning of time? Because those are two different people. And I think right now he's talking about the inbred cousins. These people got a very dirty history, man. Like, they can, if this is supposed to be the official biography of God, then they should have never written some of this stuff about them. Because it gives away all their fucking secrets, which is probably why, while they are in Babylon, they write a whole new book as something to read along with the Bible. Like, no, you literally made that book up in Babylon. That is not a real book. Das Bible is the real book. And this is not even an official biography of God. This is the unofficial biography of God. But supposedly it's these people's history. And a lot of them are literally inbred. The enemies of these people are inbred, literally. Anyway, I'm done talking. I'm done talking. Feel free to read. Oh, my dear God, please read it. I'm arguing in hindsight, because this shit needs context. Because there's literally two tribes of Moabites and two Ammonites. Because the Ammonites are also inbred. Because their father is their grandfather. So it could be like, I'm my own grandpa, some like my grandpa is my dad, something like that. I can't even take life. Look, I don't know what's happening, but I know that. I'm sorry, God. You're tickling my insides. You're tickling my insides and it's making me laugh. Well, I'm not exactly like Sarah because I'm laughing in your face. Well, not in your face. I'm laughing with you. You can see my face because it's funny, right? It is funny. It's funny. Look, we need to know what's happening. We need to know.
You need to shut up. Because nobody needs to know nothing. And yes, these are Lot's children. They are his children that are supposed to be his grandchildren. That's who we're talking about. Now shut up, Nikki. Don't talk. Don't even shut up. Okay. Anyway. Oh, okay. Okay. Moab has been at ease from its youth. He has settled on his dregs and not been emptied, has not been emptied from vessel to vessel, nor has he gone into captivity. Therefore, his taste remained in him, and his scent has not changed. So he's not done no, he has done no hard work. He was like, oh, this shit's too hard. I'm just gonna stay here. Yeah, that seems like something they would do. Especially if you're inbred. You know, who wants to do anything when you can't be seen by the public? No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Anyway, it seems like he's lazy. Okay. Therefore, behold, the days are coming that I shall send him wine workers who will tip him over and empty his vessels and break the bottle. Moab shall be ashamed of Cumosh, as these terrible ass people were ashamed of Bethel, their confidence. How can you say, we are mighty and strong men for the war? Moab is plundered and gone from her cities. Her chosen young men have gone down to the slaughter, says the king, whose name is the Lord of hosts. I am bombastic. They call me Mr. Bombastic. Yes. Okay. The calamity of Moab is near at hand, and his affliction comes quickly. Bemoan him, all you who are around him, and you who know his name. Say how the strong staff is broken, the beautiful rod. That's why you need to have two comfort walking sticks. Very important. Walking sticks are life. Yeah, gotta have one. A comfort walking stick and a walking stick for when God's mad. Oh, daughter, inhabiting Dibon. Is it Dibon? Come, come, um, come down from your glory and sit in thirst, for the plunderer of Moab has come against you. He has destroyed your strongholds, O inhabited of Arur. Stand by the way and watch. Ask him who flees, and her who escapes. Say the fuck, y'all. Moab is shamed, for he is broken down. Wail and cry. Tell it in Arnon that Moab is plundered, and judgment has come on the plain country, on Holon and Jaza, and Mephaat, on Debon and Nebo, and Beth Diblathaim, on Kirjathaim, Beth Gamul, Beth Meon, it's Beth Meon, and Kiriath and Basra, on all the cities of the land of Moab, far or near. The horn of Moab is cut off, and his arm is broken. They switched the sex of Moab. I'm not exactly sure, but uh, right now he's calling Moab a boy. But here in a second, he's going to continuously call Moab a girl. Oh, we lost viewers. Check that out. Man, it's so sad. People need to know what this book says. They should know. And then I get to read in and they leave. It's very, very, very disheartening. I mean, maybe if they don't even get the Bible from me or whatever, I mean, you should get it from me. I'm the only one that makes it interesting. But people really need to learn what the Bible says. It's important. There's a lot of stuff in here that we need to know that we're being lied to about. And people should stay. God should make people stay. God maybe not make them, because nobody wants to do anything when they're made to do it. But he should ask them nicely if they'll stay. Okay. Anyway. Okay, so now it's talking about Moab like a guy. And it says, make him drunk because he exalted himself. Moab shall wallow in his vomit, and he shall be a derision, for were not these terrible ass people a derision to you? Was he found among thieves? For whenever you speak of him, you shall shake your head in scorn. You who dwell in Moab, have the cities, dwell, leave the cities, dwell in the rock, and be like the dove, which makes her nest on the sides of the cave's mouth. We have heard the pride of Moab, exceedingly proud of his loftiness, arrogance, pride, and his haughtiness of heart. I know his wrath, but it is not right. His lies have made nothing right. And they continue on like that. Yeah. Catholics, Mormons, Baptists, Protestant, evangelicals, apostolics, all of them. They're going down like Moab. Okay. His lies have made nothing right. Therefore, I will wail for Moab. I will cry for all Moab. I will mourn for the men of Kerheres. O vine of Sibmah, I will weep for you with the weeping of Jezer. Your plants have gone over the sea. They reach to the sea of Jezer. The plunder has fallen on your summer fruit, and your vintage joy and gladness are taken from the plentiful field and from the land of Moab. I have caused wine to fail from the wine presses. No one will tread with joyous shouting, not joyous shouting. From the cry of Heshbon to Eliela, uh, to Jahaz, they have uttered their voice from Zoran, from Zoar to Horonaim, like a three-year-old heifer, baby cow. For the waters of Nimrim also shall be desolate. Moreover, I will cause to cease in Moab the one who offers sacrifices on the high places and burns incense to his lowercase gods because they suck. And these other gods are so insecure. People are so insecure about these other gods because they don't fucking exist. Okay. Anyway, therefore, my heart shall wail like flutes from Moab, and like flutes, my heart shall wail for the men of Keres. Therefore, the riches they have acquired have perished, for every head shall be bald, every beard clipped, on all the hands shall be cuts, and on the loins a diaper. A general lamentation on uh, on all the housetops of Moab, and in its streets I have broken Moab like a I have broken Moab like a vessel in which is no pleasure, says the Lord. They shall wail. How she, look, it went from a man to a woman in a sentence. Crazy. Okay. How she is broken down. How Moab has turned her back with shame. So Moab shall be a derision and a dismay to all those around her. Behold, one shall fly like an eagle to the sea, fly like an eagle. Let my spirit carry me. I want to fly to the revolution. I think those are the words. Time keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking. Those are two different songs. Into the future. Yeah, those are two different songs, but they sound alike, don't they? I need to listen to them together and find out. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do after this. I'm going to listen to those songs because now I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. Okay. One shall fly like an eagle and spread his wings over Moab. Kiriath is taken, and, and the strongholds are surprised. Godarati has a CD. Buy my CD. God, Roddy, Godduh. Ratti, Gatorati, Bamacidi. Okay, okay. And the strongholds are surprised. The mighty men's hearts in Moab on that day shall be like the heart of a woman. You cry like little girl. And Moab shall be destroyed as a people because he exalted himself. Look, now it's a guy again. Look, Moab went from man, woman to man. All in like a few sentences. Look, things are happening. He exalted himself. Fear and the pit and the snare shall be upon you, O inhabitant of Moab. He who flees from the pit, oh, wait, he who flees from the fear shall fall into a pit. And if you get out of the pit, there's a snare. For upon Moab, upon it, I will bring the year of their punishment. Yeah, suck it. Those who fled stood under the shadow of Heshbon because of exhaustion. But a fire shall come from Heshbon, a flame from the midst of Sion, and, and shall devour the brow of Moab. So you ain't gonna have no more eyebrows, girl. Look, I mean, dude, you were a girl a second ago, but okay, you ain't gonna have no eyebrows. That's a thing that's gonna happen. The crown of the head of the sons of tumult. Woe to you, Moab! The people of Hamash perish, for your sons have been taken captive, and your daughters. Yet I will bring back the captives of Moab in the latter day, says the Lord. Yeah, because I'm saying things and I'm doing things, damn it. All this stuff, y'all people play too much. You think, God's not going to see. I seen it and you suck. Man, take this.
God is out of control. Okay. So is everybody still here? No, nobody's still here. Okay. Well, that's cool. Did everybody at least press like? I don't know. But we're at like 45 minutes anyway, so fuck it, we can end. Because I did go live earlier. You know. I don't know. You're here. I figured you were here, Miss Muddy. What do you think? What do you think about what's happening? God punishing these other people. Like God's talking so much shit right now. Oh, Miss Muddy, you're going to bed. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go to bed too. All right. Well, I want to tell you I love you. It's time to give the pillow some head. Put some lipstick on and put a ring on it, you know, and then give your bed linen. Yeah, God is mad. Look, I'm not used to this delay because I get into conversations. I'm gonna wait until you hear that part, and then I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. And did you get it there? Okay. Let me know. Uh, I yeah, that's what I figured. I didn't remember what day it was, but I know you've been kind of out with your stitches or whatever, and I forgot you weren't reading along yet because, all the medicines, and I'm surprised that they didn't put the dissolving stitches in there. The stitches that dissolve, because I think they always give Dustin dissolving stitches. I don't know. But is it still hurting really bad? Tomorrow I gotta call my dentist because these bottom dentures, I think they're giving me canker sores or something. They're like cutting my mouth open. Like these bottom ones, they're like cutting my mouth. And I was keeping them in because I thought maybe I was being bitch made about it a little bit, but I think these things are actually really hurting me for real. So I'm gonna go to the dentist and find out, are these things hurting me for real? Meds are good. Yeah, especially the meds you got. Fuck, I'd be sitting on cloud nine. I'm telling you. There's, man, there's nothing like that medicine. It is off the charts. Yep, but I don't know. I bet those meds are good. Man, I didn't even get through a half pot of coffee on this reading. Normally I would have. You probably need an adjustment. I probably do because, like, so I have to move them off of that spot because it's like cutting my mouth behind my teeth, like where the back of it is, it's like cutting it. And then in my lip right here, it hurts real bad. And I think I grind my teeth at night, so it hurts them really bad. It hurts really bad. And I know you're not supposed to sleep in them, but I don't like Dustin seeing me without teeth. He's I've been with Dustin since I was 18 years old. He's seen me every way you could see me, except for without my shirt on and without teeth, except for these last couple weeks, and I hate it. So I try not to take out these teeth when he's here, but I've been having to because these things are hurting, they're cutting my mouth open. So I hate it, and I need to get them fixed. Okay, okay. You're right. You're right, big guy. I haven't been with Dustin since I was 18 because there was that time I went to prison in Philadelphia. I was gone for a really long time, but I still stayed in contact with Dustin. So I think that's the same as being together. I should say. I've known Dustin since I was 18. I was with him from 18 to 24 and 30, 34 to 40. Okay. I had to make that distinction because God was kicking my ass inside my head because that wasn't exactly true. But I mean, technically, it is true. He's the only person in my life I've ever loved, really. So I think that counts. Anyway, I love y'all. Now it's time to give your pillow some head, put a ring on it, and then give your sheets the most magnificent ass of its whole life. So maybe it will give you a baby or a booty rub. So, have the sweetest dreams ever. I think I said that all wrong, but imagine I said it right. And then have the sweetest dreams ever. I love you so much. Good night. Good night, Miss Muddy. Let me put this shit away. Hold on. And we'll do.
You ready, Junior? You go to bed? What is it?
Hold on. All right, let's go to bed.